What's up, everybody? It's your boy Shady back again with another episode of the Dark Truth Podcast right here. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok now. Didn't know if y'all knew that or not. Last week, not last week, the week before, I'm stumbling over my words already. Anyways, got it set up on TikTok. So if you're over there, I'm going to be trying to read the comments. But y'all know how it goes. I try to keep it with the guests and talk to the guests. Hope everybody's had a great, fantastic week so far. Today it's 7. Where you at? I'm right here, Ryan. What's up, Jamie? All right. Anyways, so hope y'all having a great week. This week's been pretty good. I haven't had an off day until today since last, I want to say like Tuesday or something. So I took today to help my son Paxton declutter and organize his room, which was much needed. If y'all have a little boy, it's yeah, there was a toy box full of like 50 million teeny tiny fucking toys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Took all day. We were done at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, I think. And but yeah, it looks good now. And it's not as messy, cleaned out his closet, you know, and all that good jazz. And yeah, so now I got the show. The show's on. We got Andre Minnaert on the show this week. He went to Film Fest. By the way, congratulations to everybody that won at Film Fest, everybody that competed. Great job. Wish I would have been there. Wish I could have made it happen, but I didn't. That's on me. But congratulations to everybody that won, especially my boy Johnny Blades getting second in the flag glass. I thought he was going to win it, but you know. Jeremy said he remembers those days. Yeah, dude, being a dad's awesome. Which is also something we could talk about on this show. But other than that, Andre got into the finals for the auto singles at Film Fest, which everybody was highly impressed. I don't know the result of how he did in the finals. I'm going to have to ask him whenever we talk on this show tonight. And yeah, so I look forward to learning more about Andre, what his past has been like, what his future is going to be in the industry. Heard nothing but good things about him. I watch his lives on TikTok every once in a while, chum it up with him while he's working. But yeah, so let's get up into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get up in there. I'm gonna start this intro video, and then once I get back, we'll have Andre on. We'll chop it up, get to learn more about him, what he's up to. So yeah, let me find this real quick. Clickety clack, and that mother right there. Everybody, welcome to the show, Mr. Andre Minnaert. Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Yeah. What's up, dude? Welcome to the show.
I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first and foremost, thanks for being on. Congratulations on getting to the finals at Film Fest. That was your second competition, right?
Yes.
Second. Yeah. Time. So second competition, got into the finals. That's saying more than a lot of people, including me, which I love it. Because whenever you go into a competition, you just want to do your best. You want to at least compete. But to get to the finals, man, that's a high accomplishment, man. So congratulations on that.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I definitely went into it just kind of obviously hoping to do the best I could. It was kind of cautious optimism, you know, like you see the same names every year, you know, at the top. So
right.
My main goal was to just put a good window up in the first round and just kind of see how it went from there. That's pretty much what I did.
I love it. And so for the people that don't know you, just give us your name, where you're from, your business and all that. Give a little background before we jump right into all of the questions and shit.
Yeah, my name's Andre. I live in Lena, Illinois. My shop's in Freeport, Illinois. ATM detailing and window tinting, and I've been doing window tint for I think about 4.5 years.
4.5? Nice, dude.
Detailing I've been doing for like 6. Started detailing, then got into window tint.
So what made you do the jump from detailing to tinting?
My dad, actually.
Yeah, I've met your dad a few times, hung out with him at some events. I figured that might be Did you grow up around it with him doing it a lot, and you're just kind of like, oh, I know how to do that, or
He didn't get into it until probably like 18 or 19, maybe.
really?
So I was already like
I thought he
out
was
of high
tinting
school. I'm pretty
forever for
sure.
some reason.
No, he got into it around that time. I couldn't tell you the exact year. So I grew up with him detailing like on the side, but window tinting was still pretty new for him.
Gotcha. So he taught you to detail, and then he went to tint, and then you were like, you know what? I bet I could do that too, since I know how to detail too. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny story.
Let's
A
hear
buddy
it.
that he went to a buddy that he went to high school with had a window tint and mechanic shop,
Yeah.
and he also did like tow truck stuff. So he was always out on the tow truck and was missing people coming in for window tint. And so he
Right.
got hold of my dad and he was like, "Hey, I'll give you a free spot to do your detailing as long as you're here to book appointments for me while I'm gone." And then eventually he showed him how to do the tint, and then he stepped out, didn't do mechanic, didn't do tint. He just did tow truck driving full time, and then my dad took it
Nice.
over. So he got to keep the
Oh,
business
okay.
name, the shop, and everything. And it was there for a pretty long time. So it was a pretty well established shop that he got to kind of like step into, which is pretty
Oh,
nice.
that's cool, man. So basically, he like worked good enough to where he just basically owned the shop after that. The dude was like, all
Yeah,
right, well,
it
I
was.
guess I'm out of here.
Yeah, he still. I think he paid him like a certain percentage each month of like what
Yeah.
he made just for like the name itself. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much the agreement that they had. And then I was working at. I think I was working at Walmart at the time. I did like automotive stuff there, and then my
What'd you
dad
do
was
there?
like,
Like oil
"Hey,
changes and shit?
yeah,
I love it.
yep, I was the best there too."
The best oil changer, dude. You in and
Yeah,
out 4 minutes,
and
dude. Just drop it, fill it, done,
pretty
out.
much. And then he was like, "Well, how much do you make a day there?" So I told him, and he was like, "All right, well, I'll pay you more than that to come and help me out because I'm busy. So you can do the detailing, and then I can show you how to window tint too."
Right. Nice, dude. And how old are you? You said? Did you say?
I probably when I started going down there and working for him, I was probably like 19 or 20,
Nice.
maybe.
No,
I
did you go
probably
to
been
college?
20.
Did you do the
Oh, I
college route
did.
or no? You did?
I
What'd
did.
you go
Yeah.
for?
Accounting.
Accounting? I went for business.
Yeah.
I dropped out after
So
3 years. I was like, yeah, fuck this. And I was like, I don't like it.
yeah, I did not finish, but it's I only have like a few credits left. I just never. I don't really see the point in it. I got the knowledge out of it. I do my own taxes and stuff, so it's more
Right.
like
It'd be cool to have a nice little
just
shiny piece of paper, you know?
yeah,
That says you
exactly.
did something.
That's pretty much what it is. And I don't really
Right.
like plan to do anything with it. So in the future, if I did, it wouldn't be that hard to finish. But I don't really see the point of it right now, at least.
Right. When you retire from window tinting, that's when you could be an accountant, you know, when you're older.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, think about
When
that,
my
man. Like
hands are all
that's in your
crippled.
yeah, dude, that's in your back pocket. Yeah, when you can't go anywhere and everything's voice generated, then you know, like you don't even use your body. You just say shit and stuff happens.
Yeah,
You probably
exactly.
even think it then and it'll just happen, right?
Yeah.
So
You
by
got like
then all you
tape in
need
your
is
brain.
those couple credits, dude, and then you're boom, you're making $100,000 a year again, you know,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
or whatever. That's
I did
cool,
see
dude.
Bill's comment real quick.
What Bill say?
I was not at WFR last year. I was.
I'll throw these comments up here if you want.
I know it was really weird because they had it in like September and then they had it in like March the following year. So I was there in Chattanooga in 24.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
there.
whatever. I think it was the first
That's
year
when
they
I
had it in Chattanooga.
that's when I met you because you're playing cornhole because y'all won that year.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the year I went. And then the following year they had it in like, or maybe it was May. I don't know. They had them like really close together. So the second one I was not able to go to.
Nice. Is that the first? Did you compete in that one, the Chattanooga one?
I did not.
No. Okay.
I competed when it was in Athens.
Gotcha. Okay, so Film Fest, you got to the second round. What was that feeling like? Like, did you know that you were getting to the next round? Or were you like, yeah, I can maybe make it? Or you like, dude, one
Honestly,
window, I got this. Like that's
are you
easy.
saying like after I was done or before?
Yeah, both. Like what were your prior thoughts, and then what was your thoughts after your window?
So going into it, I was kind of just like I said, you never know what's gonna happen.
Right.
I know how long it takes me to tint a window. I timed it so that way I know like if it takes me 10 minutes to do everything start to finish, and maybe I mess up my cut, I'm not happy with the edge, whatever, and I have 9 minutes left, then I know I have time to redo it. Maybe you have to go a little quicker than what you should, but
Right.
like 10 minutes, no rushing. So I'm like, okay, I can hurry up a little bit and I can still get it done. I was originally thinking, I believe it was, I don't know if it was 10 minutes. Was it 10 minutes for the first round? Do you know?
I think it was 15.
15. Okay, so I think I was thinking that it was 20.
Guys,
So
how
in my
many
head,
minutes was it? I thought
I
it was
think it was.
20,
I think
and
it
then
was
Squatch
15.
told me it was 15.
Yeah. So
Pretty
in my
sure it's
head, I was
15.
thinking it was 20.
What's up,
And
brother?
then, so I thought I was gonna have plenty of time, and then he's like, "Yeah, it's 15." I was like, "Okay, that's still plenty of time, but not as much time as." Okay, yeah, Jeremy said 15.
Yeah, 15.
Not as much time as I would like. So
Right. I mean, dude, 15 is
typically,
15 is plenty of time, bro.
it is.
It's
But
so
then
much.
typically, you have
You
time
can't
to.
you can't do 2 doors in 15 minutes, bro.
That was one door in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm saying like you couldn't do 2 doors in 15 minutes.
If I really tried, I probably could. But this
I
is
bet
like,
you could.
everyone's
round was 20.
looking at you. Yeah. So,
Oh, dude, trust me, I get it. I get it, dude. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same at all.
So I kind of, when he said that, I was like a little worried, but I figured I'd.
Uh-oh.
Right. And
Oh no.
So then after that, I went in. What's up?
Uh-oh. It's kind of, I might drop out in just a second, come right back. We talked about this, but it was starting to robot voice.
Sorry, I made it full screen and then it just.
Dude, I don't. Computers are so weird. Like you do one little bitty thing and it just goes haywire. It's like, dude, all I did was hit a button. Like, what are you doing?
Go full screen then. So
right.
Yeah. So now he's gone. There we go.
Told you I'd be back.
Technical difficulties.
Every time. I hate it.
So basically, after that, typically you have time to look it over. I didn't really have time to look it over.
Hey,
I got a quick.
What's up, basically.
I got a quick glance at it when I was finished. I knew it was good, and I think I lost a full point because my peel board wasn't clean and I didn't fold in the mirror. And I got like a 98. I got like a 98.4. So technically the install was 99.4.
I love that. That's a fucking hell of a good score, dude. My first singles comp, I got a 98 on my first window, which felt good.
That's pretty good.
I was like, fuck yeah. That was it. WFR. I was stoked about that one, dude. I was like, and what's funny is I told my wife too, I was like, that's a 98. I was like, that's a 98 for sure. Then I come back, it literally says 98 on it.
Yeah.
And she's like recording. She's like recording it and she goes, Jordan, it's actually a 98. And I was like, what, for real? I was like, I was just kidding. Like,
that's funny.
I wasn't even being serious.
That was nice about theirs was they wrote the score on the window. They didn't do that. So I had no idea. Right.
I like that they don't write the score now though. Like,
yeah,
not writing the scores. Ooh, how'd I do? Are they fucking with me? Like,
thanks, Roger. I appreciate it. And then, so we go into the second round. I was expecting it to be good.
Roger's such a good dude.
I didn't think it was going to be that good. Like, if you would have told me I was going to be in 7th place after the first round, I'd be like, I'd been ecstatic.
Dude, against all those fucking good ass tenors, bro. Like when you see the names around your name, you're like, holy shit! Like I'm in the.
Or even the people who were
below you. Like, yeah.
Below me.
You're like, what the?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. And then for the second round, he added 5 more minutes to do the whole back door, and I was like, okay, this is gonna really be pushing it then.
Right.
And same thing. I got them both done. Didn't really have time to look them over too well. Made sure my mirror was folded in. Made sure. Actually, I don't think I had time to clean my peel board. I think I was cleaning it as the time ran out. And the front door was really good. The back door I didn't think was quite as good. And then I came back, there were marks all over my window, and I was like, damn. So there were like creases all up in it. I think I told you this story already. And then
Yeah, nobody else has heard it, I don't think.
there are creases marked on there that I noticed. So I was like, damn, I don't know how I did that, but I mean, obviously I'm staring at the window, I can see it. So then I removed my back window. Luckily I hadn't cleaned the windows yet, so the marks were still there. I removed the back window, and a lot of the marks on the glass were actually in the glass. So, sorry.
Damn, Stephanie, why you gotta call Jack out like that, bro? Dang.
So then Heidi was really cool about it. She was like, I'll get him back over there to rejudge it. And then she actually stopped me after they were done. And she said, I'm glad that you pointed that out to me because that jumped you up a lot. So then after I heard that, I was like, okay, like I feel pretty good. But I was definitely not expecting to be in third.
Right. And like I was telling you, dude, Heidi's she's pretty stand up and fair. So like if it's something that needs corrected, she's gonna correct it. And she's not just gonna bullshit people and like throw them under the bus and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I told her, because she was kind of giving me a funny look.
Fair.
She was kind of giving me a funny look, and I was like, take 2 seconds.
Dude, she just looks funny, bro. She just looks funny. Yeah. It's all right.
I was like, take 2 seconds, look at it. You can tell me to fuck off if you think I'm bullshitting you. That's pretty much what I told her. I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not going to argue with you guys if you.
And at that point, you're like, your heart's racing. You're like, I really want to do better at this. I want to get in the final, motherfucker. Like, will you please check my shit and make sure it looks good?
Yeah.
We get my points, damn it. You're like, I need my points, man. I'm trying to get up in there. I'm in 7th. I need to keep there, get higher. You know, like, I bet that feeling in itself, like looking at it, and you're like, shit, like that might knock me out. And then talking to her and all that. But yeah, dude,
pretty much
all the judges are pretty fair. They're pretty fair.
Yeah, they were all really cool.
And
that was the first time I met Graham too.
Dude, Gramame, bro, he's the man, bro. I love Graham. Yeah. I can sit down, dude. Oh, it's so thick. Like I could sit there and talk to Graham for hours, man. Like I really could, because like he's a super deep thought guy, and like when me and him get to going back and forth about life and shit, I'm just like, yeah, dude, I could live in this moment, like in the conversations, like because when me and him had the show, like we kind of started getting a little into the feels a little, and then like it's just kept going longer and longer, and I'm like, all right, dude, I gotta get the fuck off of here. Yeah. Like I gotta go, man. You know, like
it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just like, dude, is anybody even still watching? You know, like
yeah.
Those are my favorite shows though. Like with this, man, just having a conversation. And again, I appreciate you being on to be able to, you know, chum it up and all that kind of stuff. So after yeah, dude. And after Heidi had came back and told you that, were you like, holy shit, I might make the finals? Like
yeah, so I remember I called my wife and I was like, same thing. Like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm having a brain fart now that.
What are you trying to describe?
Kind of the same thing. Cautious optimism. Like, I think I did well, but I want to also be realistic too at the same time.
Oh, so you're just being humble. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Just being humble about it and being like, I know I'm pretty good, but I just want to make sure that I'm not like toot my own horn here. You know?
Yeah, and I didn't know like what all they took off my score because they left all the marks there. They just changed it on their paper, so I had like no idea basically what.
I love that. I love that part. The suspense, bro. The suspense kills people, and it's like it keeps you coming back, bro. It keeps you wanting to do it because you're like chasing that feeling of like they're judging my window. You know, like I hope I did good. You know, like
And then actually the first round, I was talking to Beck, and Graham was judging my window, and he wrote a smiley face on it, and I was like, all right. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Once you see that smiley face go on there, I'm like, oh, okay, that's a deep breath, just sigh of relief.
Love it. And then, so wasn't the second round supposed to be 2-stage?
So originally there was only supposed to be 2 rounds, and then they added.
That's right, and they had to add one. And then the second round was supposed to be the finals, and you had the 2-stage, right?
Yes.
So before that, Was it the night before that or the finals that y'all were out late at night? I wanted to talk about that too because that's awesome.
Yeah, so that would have been
Before the finals.
Saturday night.
Okay, so you got done. They judged the windows. When they announced finals, what was that like?
So I was actually walking into Topgolf because Geo Shield took us all out to Topgolf, and Bill was with me. Yeah, shout out Geo Shield. Bill was with me, and I cannot remember who else was walking in with me. I think it was John. I think it's Bill and John, and I was like, "Oh shit!" They posted the scores, and it's funny because I told my wife this too, and she laughed at me. So they got PPF, flat glass, singles, teams, whatever. So I'm digging through trying to find the right one. And then I see the auto singles and I start from the bottom.
Right.
I start from the bottom, I go up. And I get like almost to the top. And I'm like, okay, I must have missed my name somewhere.
So you
go back down. I go back down to the bottom.
You're like, oh, I had to have missed my name.
Yeah. Go all the way back up. And then I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm in third place. And I was just kind of like, Bill was really excited for me, which was really cool because I think he missed the finals by like literally
one. I think he missed about one place.
Yeah, he did. He was in ninth, and I think he missed by like a half a point.
So like one speck of dust.
Yeah. So I was really
dude, that's even
worse. But it was
worse.
cool to see him. He wasn't even worried about that. He was excited for me, which really just kind of shows like the kind of person that he is.
Bill's awesome.
And then I on the other side, like I was excited, but I felt bad for him because I was rooting for him too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I was, and I called Zoe before I even got up there, and then she started crying on the phone because she's got she's pregnant, she's got the hormones.
By the way, congratulations on the baby on the way, bro. That's awesome. First one.
Yeah.
First one, dude. How old are you?
25.
Oh, dog, I was 25 when my daughter was born, bruh. Let's go. Let's go.
I turned 26. I'll be 26 when they're born. We don't know what we're having yet.
When's your birthday?
September 2nd.
2nd, huh? Okay. Dude, that's awesome, man. Being a dad's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's definitely different. I don't know, like I know I've met your dad before, talked to him a couple times. We haven't really, I don't think me and him have actually hung out very much. But to have like, I don't know if y'all have a great relationship. I'm sure you do because he's commenting, y'all talk back and forth. I'm sure y'all played cornhole together. So I'm sure y'all are pretty close. But like being a dad is like the best, bro. Like it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's fucking kicking. I'm sure he's commenting, talking about how proud he is and stuff like that. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Just saying, having a girl first is awesome.
We do not know what we're having yet, but
not yet. That's great. Love it. Do you plan on trying to get them in the industry? I know it's a way long time from now, but are you gonna like be like, hey, this is what I do if you wanna? Because I mean, I push it on my kids. I'm like, you gonna make some money? I'll pay you good. Just work for me.
Yeah,
like, you'll be all right. You'll make a good living.
So I have 2 younger brothers that live with my dad, and he basically works with them throughout the summer. Now I think he was just telling me my brother is part of like a boys and girls club, so he actually works for my dad, but my dad doesn't pay him. The boys and girls club pays him.
Nice.
He's like, I'm basically getting free labor.
You love it.
So that's probably what I'll do is like, when they're not in school, they can come. They don't have to come every day, obviously, but they can come and learn. And if something they're interested in, that would be great. If they're not, I'm not gonna necessarily push on them. It's not something they want to do.
My son only wants to work whenever he wants fucking V-Bucks, dude. He's 8. And like the other day, dude, the new update came in and he was like, Dad, can I get the battle pass? I'm like,
I need this back window clean.
And then he goes, when do you have an appointment next? And I was like, tomorrow at 9 and 4. And he goes, I'll do the 4. And I was like, okay. He's like, I ain't working first thing in the morning. And then the appointment shows up at 3:15. Well, he walks in there, sees it in there, and he goes, I thought you said it was at 4. And I was like, I did say it was at 4, but she got here early. I was about to come get you. Dude's still in his PJs. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, go get some shorts and a t-shirt if you want to make this
Gotta go get
$10
dressed.
real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then his job is just prep my windows. So he'll scrub them down real good, and then he'll wipe down everything with a paper towel. He'll squeegee it clean too. Like, he's been getting better at his squeegee pattern techniques, and I'm just Miyagiing him, dude. Like, I'm just getting him
Yeah.
ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's waxing
by the
on.
time he's
One day
older,
he's gonna be tinting, dude. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's gonna be like Fernando and have like 30 years
Brother.
experience by the time he's 40.
Bro, I'm telling you. By the way, Fernando, that dude's a fucking beast, man.
Dude,
He's
I
a
was just
beast,
talking
bro.
about that. I think I was
He's
talking about
so
it
good.
with Squatch.
He's just
I was
such
like,
an intense competitor, man. He's
He
so
is.
intense. Like,
You can tell by his face.
he is the Tom Brady, like the Tom Brady of the industry. Like, he's like, I want to win every fucking game, every fucking time. I don't care. I don't have any feelings towards any of y'all during this competition. And like, I'm over here just like, man, I really want to win, but if I don't have a good time, you know, like,
Exactly, yeah.
I'm over here like the
Yeah,
Cam
'cause
Newton, you know, like, yeah, I'm all right, but I'm not trying to be the best, you know.
yeah. Yeah,
And then
I was good.
I was gonna say, getting into the finals, and you see everybody in the finals, bro. I bet you're like, fuck, like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited. Like I said, you know, even though I've only gone to a few of them, you keep up with the ones that you're not at, the standings and stuff, and seeing the same people, you know, over and over again. It's cool. But then to see like myself up there with the people who I watch consistently be good and perform well under pressure was just kind of like a whole nother level. Like, it just didn't really. It sounds like.
Like a pipe dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it
You're like,
didn't
this would
seem real.
never happen. Like, this is surreal. I'm not in the finals,
Yeah,
am I? And
exactly.
then you get in there and
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, I'm in the finals, dude. I gotta take this whole card in an hour. Fuck.
Yeah.
Which, how'd that go, by the way?
That was kind of a twist in there. It could have gone better. It could have gone worse.
Right.
I really I had one window that did have quite a bit of stuff in it. And then my front edge on the passenger side did end up catching when they arrived at handling it. Which I honestly, I still don't know how, because it was really close, and I tried to get it to catch while I was putting it on multiple times, and it didn't. And that was like the first thing I saw when I walked around the car. I was like, damn, that sucks. And I also didn't get to do the rear window, the rear passenger side door.
Oh, you didn't get it finished?
Yeah, I double cut everything, and so in my head I was preparing for like the back door and the back window. So I was like, I'm gonna double cut the door, that way if I do have to redo it, I already have one cut.
Right.
So I just like had prepared for that, and I totally brain farted and put both pieces of film the same way. So I actually cut the same window twice.
Damn it.
And I didn't catch it. So I prepped the window. I got to put it on, and
Bro, you went to
I look at my peel board, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And
this
like,
is not the right way.
In my head, I was like, fuck it. You know, it is what it is. So I just grabbed the one off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You got it one and done it, dude, most of the time, unless you're just fucking fast as shit.
Yeah. So I was like, I literally stared at the peel board for probably about 3 seconds, and I was like, I don't have time for this. It is what it is. I grabbed that window, and I went and prepped the driver's side, put that in, did that side, did the quarter windows with the back window. I was like, if I have time, I'll recut it. And I probably would have had time, but it would have been pushing it once I was done.
Right.
But
that's the great thing about competition, man. And like, people that have never competed, or they don't care to compete, or they think it's silly, or they don't have to prove anything. It's not about really everybody. It's not every competitor wants to prove something. They just want to, they want to test their skills. They want to see what they do under the pressure of like that setting of, dude, there's some of the best around the fucking world here. Some, not saying all, but some of the best, because probably the best window tinter, we don't even know them. You know what I mean? They're probably just so fucking good that they don't give a shit about anything but making money. And so it's like, you just get to compete against the people who want to compete. And if you don't know what that feeling is, you can't really criticize people for wanting to do it. You know what I mean? You can say what you want, free country, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, don't be mad when people have a little backlash when you don't fucking show up to do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Well,
people, keyboard
it's
warriors that talk shit, that don't back
mhm.
it up, whatever, right? And then there's people like me who talk a lot of shit, who aren't very good, that fucking don't win, who don't like, you know.
Yeah, but you're also
And
not on the internet talking about how you're the greatest either.
I
So
don't think I'm the greatest. I really enjoy the thrill of competing. Like it fucking at tenor battles, dude. Like everybody calls it a joke, and it's this fucking it's a circus show. Man, call me a clown dog because that shit's fun as fuck, dude. Like
yeah,
having all those lights in Houston and the cameras on you, and people in your face, and watching your partner shaking his ass off on the fucking on the big screen right in front of y'all. You're like,
yeah,
dude, you need me to he's like, will you shave this? I'm like, I'm trying to finish this one. He's like, all right, fuck it. And then I just see him still going, right? Like it's just
yeah,
part of it's and then the whole like not the being famous thing, but like when you go to these things and you see people that you see online and you're all just friends and like you're having a good time. People that shit on that kind of experience that have never had it, it's like, bro, do you even have fun in your life ever? Like, do
exactly.
you do fun things that people don't understand? Like, I
Yeah,
don't know, man. I'm just saying, I'm a huge Tinder Battles advocate because I've been to all of them. I got this really cool award from there, you know. I'm just a big kiss ass. Like, I just
yeah,
love the fucking event. Film Fest looked like a great time. I just had to pick between that and the one I always go to this time, you know.
yeah,
And like I had to pick between WFCT and Tinder Battles for me, no brainer. But at the same time, like somebody might like the business aspect of WFCT and the networking and the, you know, meeting the what I call the suit and tie crew of the
yeah,
industry, like the people that are mostly business. And then the
mhm,
competitions like that too. You can't talk, you can't yell, you can't cheer, none of that, right?
yeah.
It's just to each their own at that point. And Film Fest looked like a good in between from what I saw.
Oh
Like it
yeah,
looked like a great time. Like it was a lot of networking, but also an amazing competition and a bunch of fun stuff.
yeah.
um, so my next question, we kind of talked about this a little, but do you plan on competing at either WFCT or Tenor Battles this year? I'm just saying, like, you don't have to commit. Like, we're just asking questions. We're just talking here, bro. We're just talking.
I'm working on it. I'm 98% sure I'm gonna do at least one of them. I have some other stuff going on in September that I'm not sure if I can
Right.
mention for
Yeah.
sure yet. I don't know if I
No big
told you
deal.
about it, but if not, I'll tell
Probably not.
you. Actually, let me text him and see if I could say something.
Oh
But
shit.
there's just a lot
Actually,
going on in like a short period of time. If I did Tenor Battles and then like 2 weeks later did WFCT, and then there's just a lot altogether.
right, right. But yeah, and that's what happens once like, and I say this from experience, but like once you start enjoying going to these events, and there's so many of them you can go to, people want to see you, people want you to be there, you know, whether it be like if you get somebody to sponsor you to go to the events, um, like because Tent Wiz is usually always sponsored me. Geo Shield's going to be sponsoring me for Tenor Battles. Geo Shield, I think, sponsored you for Film Fest. Like when you're given those opportunities by companies, like some people would like kill for that, dude. Like they're like, man, I wish. And it's like, who would I be to be like, nah, man, you know, screw your sponsorship. I'll pay it for my own because I want to make sure that everybody knows that I got me. You know, like
Exactly.
I'm just like, cool, man. Yeah, save me money.
Yeah.
I'll switch to Geico while we're at it. You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes will save you 15% or more. Whatever. Like, if it's free, it's for me. Like, and
Yeah. I mean, why
whenever you
not?
go to compete, you want to represent the way that you did at Film Fest. Like, holy shit, who's this Geo Shield dude in the finals, right? Or like, who's
Yeah.
this young cat that's in the finals that nobody really knows? Probably knew you. People probably remember you and stuff, but it's like, now we got to keep an eye out on this guy because he made it to the fucking finals in the competition. So he's going to be somebody to watch out for in future competitions. And that's just how the competitive side of it goes too. It's because it's like football, like sports, they understand who's going to be a tough opponent. So you have to make sure that you're ready. And so it's like now everybody's watching you, everybody's watching other people that are, you know, doing the same thing like Trey Tints. Everybody already knows Trey anyway.
Oh,
Like Trey's
that was
always
actually the
killing.
first time that I've like got to talk to him, and he's actually really cool.
Trey's a great dude. Love that guy to
Yeah,
death, man. He's a badass competitor too.
he is.
Smile if you read my comment, Andre. What did he say?
I'm just I'm reading Tim and Cole going back and forth. We were out pretty late my first night there, hanging out at Tim's house.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, dude. Tim Ham's a great dude. I love Tim.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy.
He is.
He's a little too rich for me. No, I'm just kidding. But I always give him shit about his badass watch I saw first time I met him. I was like, damn, brother. I was like, let me see this thing, bro. And he's just, he's just a down to earth dude. You know what I mean? We all came out of the closet.
I met him
That's
at
amazing, man. Congratulations, guys. I appreciate you letting us know on the show.
The closet full of Legos. I met Tim.
Was it a very long closet? Like, how many of y'all were in there?
There were multiple closets.
I bet there were, dude. Did he show you his video game collection?
Yes.
He has like every fucking console imaginable. Like, it's amazing.
I have a video of it on my phone.
Oh, Tim, he's got secret footage you're not supposed to know about. You're not supposed to say that on here.
Yeah.
Tim's an asshole. Everybody's an asshole, bro. It's just to what degree you are. You know what I mean? Like, passive aggressive asshole, like straightforward piece of shit. Like, there's different levels to being an asshole. Just saying. Okay, so you're working on going to something. Well, one of the events, some kind of event for the end of the year. There's a secret thing you can't tell us about. This dude's full of mysteries, guys. Like, he's full of mysteries.
I texted him, but I haven't heard back.
He's so shady. No, I'm just kidding. So, like, I asked you this before, and it was on your live, and you gave me a really good answer. So you got also inducted into, I love my shady asshole shirt. It is the best one ever. The asshole with feelings shirt that I sell. It's my favorite. It's one of my faves. It's like a warning label on it. It's fucking great. So at the Film Fest awards ceremony, did you think you were going to get called as one of the winners? Or were you like, yeah, there's no fucking way?
Just with me, Tim does not know the secret, by the way. Just with me not finishing the window, I definitely didn't expect anything.
Right.
But I don't think anybody knew they were doing the Hall of Fame thing. So it was kind of a surprise to begin with. And then he said something along the lines of, these are people that you, like, I've been in the industry for a while, you know who they are. And so I just really didn't think anything of it. And then when he said my name, I was kind of like, wait, what?
You're like, huh?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that like, knowing that you had made enough of an impact for them to be like, yeah, we're gonna put this dude in the first fucking Hall of Fame at the event? You know what I mean? Like,
it's the same thing. It sounds cheesy. That's the word I was looking for. But it didn't really feel real, especially like Fernando. Like, like you said, he's just an animal. He's
top dog,
amazing at everything he does.
Right.
He said it's all right if I said something. We'll circle back to that.
Okay. I was about to say, what are we breaking news? Hold on, let me get my blowhorn out. No, I'm just kidding.
So, yeah, I mean, you see Fernando every year, every event, like he's doing good, and then Marion obviously was the other one she's the best, involved in everything, and film mom. I call her film mom. So yeah, so being able to be like picked with them two was just like insane. Yeah.
I'm all about those special moments at events, man. Sometimes those are even better than getting in the finals and winning event like competitions. Like, to know that it's because of who you are and not what you did. The reason that they, present that to you is, in my opinion, for me, like the best. Like this shit right here, like this little canvas they just made, and it wasn't like a big official thing or whatever, but like just that being recognized for, the phrase I always say, and what I try to do in the industry is just, that to me is better than the belts. Like, it really is, because that at least you're trying to make an impact, and the things that you're doing is being recognized, and you're like, I wasn't even trying to get anything, like I'm just out here having fun, enjoying myself, doing the best I can, right? Like, those off-guard moments are my favorite. Like, it literally topples anything else. Especially around the people that you love the most, that you're talking to for the whole week or couple days or whatever you talk to online. Like it's a great industry to be a part of, man.
Yeah, that was one thing that really stood out was just obviously doing well. Everyone's congratulating you, and there's people who, like I said before, who you watch for years compete well, always be at the top, to come up and say like, "Hey, man, you're doing great." The judges, Graham, Steph, and I can't think of the other guy's name. Another brain fart.
Jeff.
Is that who it was?
Jeff Welch. Was Jeff Welch one of them?
I don't.
Bald guy.
They were all just like, like you're doing fantastic. These you're doing amazing, and like just everyone like that. Trey coming to me like, dude, your installs are crazy. Like, congrats on making it to the finals. Let's roll. Like that's what he.
I love it.
So it was just kind of like stuff like that, and even Mike Watson stopping me. I know he was in the Tinners for a Cause booth that was right in front of my car. Right after I was done, I went and got some water because I was fucking sweating.
Parched, yeah.
And then after I came back in, he was like, dude, you killed it. Like, you were looking so smooth out there. You did a good job. And it was just like, kind of like, I didn't even know these people knew who I was,
Exactly. And that's the best part.
Whose names I see all the time.
Yeah. People are watching, man. Just like you watch people watch you too. Like, you forget that. You're like, man, everybody basically does the same shit. And nobody really tells each other. You know what I mean? Until it's time. And it's like, oh, now I can tell him, like, he's crushing it. I'm going to go tell him.
Yeah, exactly.
And not everybody, a lot of people in the industry are supportive, and they will tell you good job and that you need to keep doing it, keep crushing it, whatever. Mm-hmm. There's those ones here and there where they're pieces of shit about everything and they want to make everything a joke and make fun of you and try to get a rise out of you and stuff. But a lot of the times they'll end up making themselves look like a piece of shit. So
yeah,
you kind of just let.
I'm not going to mention any names, but during the first round of teams, there was a team that finished first, and they were like, "Oh, what are you guys still doing? Working? You're not done yet?" Blah blah blah, and they did not make it. They did not make the top 8.
That's so funny. I love.
So it's just kind of one of those things where, like,
you
want to have confidence in what you do, but you gotta, time and place for it, I guess. While everyone else is still tinting, probably not the best time.
Right, exactly. I don't know. People like that, man, they live a shitty life, in my opinion. So I usually just go, oh, poor thing. Like, oh, polo tank, like, that sucks. Yeah. Like, what can you do? Like, you can't make everybody like you. And, you shouldn't want everybody to like you anyway, Exactly. I mean, that just kind of shows that you are doing something right. That somebody might be jealous, and you can't really take criticism from somebody you wouldn't take advice from. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I wouldn't go ask some homeless guy. Well, I can't really say that because I was homeless once, but being like, hey man, give me life advice. Like, let me get some life advice from you, dude.
Give me some financial advice.
Yeah, like, hey, what should I do with my last $500,000? Oh, shit, give it to me, bro. Like, I'll reinvest this right now. But you don't have that in anything, though. Any kind of industry, in my opinion. But I think this one is the one, and I've said this a million times on this show. I'm sure everybody's tired of it. But, like, I don't think there's a better one. Because, like, the way that we interact with everybody, especially the ones that show up to these events, it's usually the same people. There's usually newer people that show up, and then they become regular event attenders, is what I call them, kind of like, they go to everything. They just enjoy the time. Like, and yeah, some people like me, I enjoy the attention. Like, I enjoy seeing people and they're like, hey, Shady. I'm like, hey, what up, motherfucker? Like, what we doing? Like, let's hang out. Because honestly, here at the house, bro, I don't do shit. I just stay at home. I stay at home, hang out with the fam. That's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much
just kick it here.
I golf.
You golf? You any good? What's your handicap?
I'm not very good.
What's your handicap, bro?
Golf. I couldn't even tell you. By like 18.
I'm terrible, dude. I don't even know what a handicap is. That's how bad I am. I play Tiger Woods, or I play PGA on the PlayStation. About it.
Oh, I love that.
It's a fun game. Just saying. Squatch over on TikTok said, "Love meeting Andrew. Super cool dude." Just want to throw that out there.
Andrew?
Yeah, no, Squatch or Andre. Sorry, he corrected himself.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn it.
But Squatch is one of my favorite people too, dude. He's a good dude. He's a funny guy.
I think that was really one one of the coolest parts is once I got
Hey, Graham, what up?
home. Yeah, there he is. Once I got home, I was kind of going through my stuff, and I was like, I don't remember. I might have mentioned something to somebody. I was like, typically, like, you know, you go to the events, you come home with so much stuff,
Yeah,
and like all this and that. I really didn't have that much, just because I was either talking to people, I was competing, and I really, I checked out the booth and stuff, but I had just so much other stuff going on. I went into it kind of nervous because my dad wasn't going, my wife wasn't going. I was like, I'm really not going to know a lot of people.
so you went solo, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I bet that shit
Yeah.
was fun.
And then the first night we went to like the film feast, you know, with everybody, hung out with Chase, and then a few of the other GeoShow guys that were there
Thanks, Tim. Hey.
and we clicked really well, especially Jasper, Jay.
Jasper's fucking
they were
that
super cool.
motherfucker is hilarious, dude.
He is.
That dude is a fucking hoot, man.
And then like pretty much it was really cool to have like all of them. They're rooting for me too, just because they're so new to it, so they can, you know,
Right.
have somebody to root for, and they were all really excited. They're probably more excited than me, but it was just really cool.
I mean, when you see somebody that's your friend that, you know, rocks the same film you do, that, you know, comes to compete, y'all are all together, like they're sponsored to compete, like to cheer each other on is, in my opinion, better than to be like, I gotta beat this guy, you know, or like, man, I hope he doesn't do as good as I do, or what, you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
That what's it called? No, I'm having a brain fart, bro.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I don't fucking remember. No, dude, I'm just half fucking, you know, already anyway. But yeah, so at Film Fest, what was, you were talking about at the film feast? How was that? I didn't see much about
it was really cool.
About
yeah,
the
it was just the dinner, and then there was bowling, arcade, laser tag, all sorts of stuff.
Arcade and laser tag, bro? That's right up my alley, dog.
And it was like just enough to where like people could hang out, and you know, you could get to know each other a little bit. And that was we went there, then we ended up at the West in the hotel that was there. We went to their rooftop bar. We got kicked out of there, and then I happened to run in. They closed the bar. It was only like 11 though, and then I happened to run into Mr. Tim outside. And
Tim keeps talking about boys. I don't know what's going on over here.
Yeah, the night went downhill after I started hanging out with Tim.
What is it? Went from doing work on the side of the street in customers' houses to hanging with the best of them. Oh, hell yeah! So you talk about Andre or you, Brendan? I don't know if I know Brendan.
No, he was when I actually got the shop. I shared it with him originally. He did like motorcycle stuff like that. So we were originally in the shop together.
That's one of your buddies? Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in and watching, man. Appreciate you. So who was, I'm going to have to ask you this and you don't have to answer it. Who was your favorite person you met at Film Fest? Or your most memorable, whatever. It can't be Tim because Tim's over here just fucking rage baiting.
Honestly,
we love you, Tim.
I would say like the GeoShield guys as a whole. Like Cole, I've seen him in here. Cole and Shep.
Dude, Shep is by far one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cool.
Just, you know, all of Jasper, Jay, just all the GeoShield guys that were there were just awesome.
Fucking Chad back again, y'all. Hey, TikTok. What is it?
Yeah, hey, Chad. That's I forgot about that.
It's Wednesday, y'all. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. Hey, Alyssa, tell them what it is now. Tell them, Alyssa, what is it? Raven, where's Raven? She's probably working on something.
Chad and Alyssa and Raven and Colby, they were all super cool.
Yeah. Man, I'm just saying the Geo crew we got going on, man. I mean, we got a bunch of good folks running around here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can't wait to go back down in July and do another class. By the way, if anybody wants to sign up, geoshieldusa.com, use code STAYSHADY. Get 10% off.
I've been doing it on TikTok.
Throwing it out. Just throwing it out there.
You have one with Soap Shield? Is it Soap Shield?
I do not, actually. I do not. But yeah, so you took the PPF course down there, right?
I did, yeah. It was their very first PPF course.
I was about to say that was in the infancy of the studio, of the academy itself, huh? It didn't have all the bells and whistles like it has now.
That was before they even had the academy. I think they had the building. I think they had the
Dang!
building, but it wasn't ready. So it was
It
actually
was
in.
OG.
Yeah, it was in the warehouse. They had like curtains hung up to
Oh,
separate like the area
hell
we were
no. I
in.
bet it was hot as fuck in there.
No, yeah, it was.
Stay shady. I
Yeah.
need training too. Tim, you are welcome at the Geo Shield Academy, July 19th through the 24th if you want to come hang out with me. I'll let you stay
July
in my room.
19th.
I'm just kidding. You can't. I'm going to have my family with me. We'll do that next time I go by myself, Tim. Okay? Just kidding.
They can
Dude, I
have you
went
until
down there.
5 a.m.
Dude, last time I don't stay up that late, bro. I'm an old man. I'm an old dad, bro. I don't do shit past 9 o'clock. Like if it's pushing 9:30, I'm already like, all right, these kids need to get in bed. And they don't usually go to bed during the summertime until like 10:30, 11. I'm over here like, I ain't going to sleep before them. I don't want them fucking draw on my face or something, fuck with me while
Yeah.
I'm asleep, wake me up. So I try to at least power through it till at least midnight. And then if I hit like my second wind at midnight, I'm up probably till like 1:30 or 2. But I'm just watching Cops. I'm just watching
Oh
Cops
yeah,
and shit.
random shit.
It's either Cops, Live PD, or First 48 for me, dude. That's it.
First
That's
48
all we.
good.
I think I've seen almost every single episode, almost every single
That's
one of
crazy.
them. Just saying.
What's your comfort show? Like if you're gonna watch it, is that what it is?
First 48, dog, and it's not very comfortable most times.
Yeah. Like if you just put
Actually,
some on in the background.
if I'm just putting something on, it's ESPN. Like it's just whatever's on
Okay.
ESPN running, like Sports Center, First Take, Pat McAfee show, any kind of
Oh, I
sporting
love
event
that.
going on. Like if there's any sporting game on, like if there's baseball game, softball game, basketball, I just turn it on. Like walking around the house, I'll listen to it. I'll be like, all right, I'll go back, do what I'm doing. And I'm not like super interested in it, but I'll just like look over, watch a little, you know.
Oh yeah.
But like my ultimate comfort show is definitely First 48. King of Queens. King of Queens. That is a good show.
King of Queens, New Girl, The Office, How I Met Your Mother, anything like
You watch New Girl?
Oh hell yeah.
Dude, for real?
Yeah. Dude, that show is so good.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm also like, if there's sports on, I'm watching it. Like football,
on,
basketball, baseball, golf.
You watch the UFL? You watch the UFL, the United
don't.
Football League? Dude,
I don't.
it's football in the spring, baby. I'll watch it. If it's on, I'm watching it. I don't give a shit. That's sobriety for you, Shady. Hey, shut up, Stephanie. Don't point it out. I know. I'm just old. Yeah, it's weird, man, because after the whole not drinking thing, it's I eat sweets now. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I eat sweets before bed, bro. Like I love going to the gym more now.
Oh,
like
yeah.
all of the things, right? All of the things like an athlete would do, I love doing. You know what I mean? Like just going outside. Just going out. Just nothing to do. Just going outside, sitting around in the yard, picking up sticks, bullshitting.
Why not?
Like my son yesterday, this is what you can look forward to when you have kids. Just sitting outside smoking a cigarette. My son walks up and he goes, it's a good day for football. And I'm like, yeah, it's like 7:30 at night. And I'm like, yeah, it is pretty good. It feels pretty good out here. He goes, you want to I don't know, throw the football? And I was like, sure, dude, let's do it. He goes and gets one of his little footballs and it's flat. We try to pump it up. There's a hole in it, of course. Then we got another football that's got like the whistler, like the Nerf whistle football with the tail on it and shit. We're throwing that for a minute. He's like, man, this one's hard to catch and it hurts my hands. And I'm like, all right, go get the other football. And then there's like another one that's too big. And he's like, but my hand doesn't fit on it well. And I'm like, cool, man. What do you want to do? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We trying to find the perfect football, or we're just going to throw the ball, dude.
Exactly.
And then we end up just using the bigger one, just playing catch for like 30 minutes. And
oh, he's gone. There it is.
All right, I'm back.
Nelly on the whiteboard.
Yeah, no, I need to get one. I've got one sitting around here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I put it though. And then every like couple minutes, he's like fucking gnats. Yeah, gnats are getting after him, dude, because the sun's going down and shit. And like, I was just like, "You want to go inside, dude?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "All right." We threw like 4 or 5 passes each, maybe, but it was like we still threw the football though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, so get to look forward to that. That stuff's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said, "I'm right there with you, dude." Yeah, yeah. The sober activities around here are funny. Like I clean, like I was saying in the beginning of the show, like me and my son literally power cleaned his whole room, like fucking 100 pounds worth of toys in the trash today, like thrown away. Memories of his lost, gone forever. He's just like, yeah, it's time to let go of these things. And I'm like, that dude. And I'm just like chucking shit in there. I'm like, let's throw this stuff out. And like you can see the floor in his closet, you know, like all those little things. Like, but so I want to know, what is this news that you're gonna tell us for September? What's going on there?
Yeah, so September 7th through the 11th. Do you know those dates off the top of your head?
It sounds familiar. I think I'm supposed to be somewhere that time.
Are you actually?
Possibly. Where are you gonna be?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Be, a guest trainer at the
Hey,
Academy.
let's go. Let's go. I talked to Chase previously about being there in September. So if it's still a go, the Tigers are actually playing that Saturday before the class. So I'm gonna try to get. I'm trying to get down there Friday, so I could tailgate with the ice cream truck all day Saturday.
Yeah.
Sleep all day Sunday, and then be ready for class Monday.
That might be why he texted me. He said you should fly in the Friday before.
That's 100% why. Dude, if he cooks some jambalaya and shit, dude, I'm sitting my ass right by that pot the whole time. I'm just saying. Squatch, I'm not sure if they're gonna still have me since they got Andre coming, dude. I don't know if they even need me anymore.
You'll have
you know what I mean?
Double check. That would be pretty. Chef said it was gonna be me, Chase, and Brent, but that was a while ago.
We will see.
So, possibly.
Chase is asking.
So that was why
if I'm still gonna be there, and I'm like, sure.
Yeah, sure. If you want. Yeah, I guess.
I could take a week off in September.
So that was why Tinter Battles WFGT is kind of up in the air, because they're both apart. So it'd be Tinter Battles and then like a week, and then it'd be WFGT and then a week, and then it'd be gone for the whole week for the training class.
Yeah, dude, it's fun, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot of fun. It's a bunch of fun. I'm
looking forward to it.
Like seeing somebody like Squatch and Jasper and you know, all the guys that were in their class, like go from Squatch already knew how to tint a good bit when he came to the class. He just sharpened his skills a lot, got a whole bunch of reps in. But like seeing Jasper go from like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to when he left, like every day after he got back, he was live, he was tinting, he was working on it, practicing. Like, it's seeing his growth from the first day to the last day, like as an instructor, is like, it's the shit, dude. I love it. Yeah, why does Shady's voice sound so sexy asking for a friend? Mike, it's because you're here.
Their ears must be ringing because we're talking about them. That's like the third time that's happened after we mentioned somebody that came in.
Right.
Yeah, I give them mad props. I told them that so many times when we were there. I was like, dude, there's no way in hell I would come and compete against. I feel like part of it is kind of like ignorance is bliss. You know, like they don't necessarily know what they're stepping into, but that makes it even worse.
Right.
Like you don't know what you're expecting. Like the first one I didn't know you had to clean the PO board. You clean the water up off the floor. You know, like all that. So like it's little stuff like that that I didn't know. So going into that and like just being a few months in it's insane.
Hold on.
And it's the same thing with Zach. I talked to Zach for a while, and he sounded like he'd been doing PPF for so long. Like he was super experienced in like the way he talked about it.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, how long have you been doing?" He's like, "Oh, like 4 months."
Yeah,
I was like, what, dude? I took the PPF class last January, and I don't do a whole lot of it, but there's no way, even a year and a half into it, that I would want to do that for PPF.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading what Squatch said, but yeah, man. The Academy's fun stuff, man. Especially the time you get to have down there with all the people, and you get to see all the inner workings of the business and stuff like that. Get to go to the warehouse. You get to fucking go to Topgolf after hours shit at the shop or at the Academy, doing like heat shrink battles and shit like that. And just like I said, like seeing the students go from either not knowing anything or knowing a little bit to just feeling like they got the fundamentals down and they have the base of knowledge to be able to go and be successful, right? because GeoShield, they don't claim, I say they don't claim, I'm not technically an employee, but
I get
when
what
I'm
you're
there, I am, but I'm just saying I'm like a subcontractor. But like when we have students there, man, we just want to make sure that they understand the basics and they get the best like head start that they can. We're not going to claim that
Mm,
you're going to be an amazing fucking tinner when you leave. You're going to be good enough to tint a car and then have to figure out all the little stuff here and there that didn't come up in class, right? Because
yeah.
we try to cover everything you can, but at the same time, too much information is overwhelming. So you want to keep it a little, elementary level. And then when certain situations arise with a little bit of advanced things, you got to tell them that too, But
Yeah.
you're not gonna
That's kind
know
of one.
you're not gonna know everything.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those things that I was talking about a little bit on the live today. I don't know if you were still in there. Um, but obviously learning from my dad, how to tint. He was obviously, well enough to do it for a living. You can learn
Is
from the
definitely
best of the best, and the way that they do it might just not work for you.
right.
Because, like, I mean, just to bring up Fernando again, he air peels it and bottom loads with the seal still in with the B load tool, and I cannot air peel at all.
Right.
Like, if I were to, I mean, obviously it's all in how you learn. And my dad, he flips the pattern upside down and slides his hand underneath and
Yeah, no
tears it like
way.
this.
Fuck no. Can't do it.
I'm like, I feel like I'm 100% dropping that. And same thing
I've
with back windows,
done
like
it. I've done it.
Frankenstein.
I can Frankenstein the fuck out of a back glass though. It makes no sense.
Dude, if I try to get in adhesive side exposed, if I try to get in the back of a car, holding the whole window like this, I'm touching everything possible in there.
You're pretty tall, right? You're probably like 6'2", 6'1".
I think I'm like 6 foot.
6 foot, same. Okay, so we're about the same height. So, dude, Frankensteiner for me, I love it. That's how I started learning how to do back windows. When I first started reverse rolling, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I was like, there ain't no fucking way I'm doing this shit anymore. Because the first 2 times I did it, they were so dirty. I found out why. It's because I didn't clean my peel board, but they were always dirty and they would have like little kinks in it, like little what I call spider webs, like handling marks or whatever, all across the middle because the film would like fold down on me and I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to redo it. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this, dude. I'm just gonna Frankenstein everything. And I'll throw a reverse roll in here and there, like nowadays, but
You're like full Frankenstein?
full Frankenstein, dude. I'll do windshields, Frankie, bro. I'll jump up in a
I'll
jump up in a jacked up truck. Dude. I'll jump in a jacked up truck backwards. Like I'll jump in the truck backwards, put my hands over the dash without hitting anything, go right up over the steering wheel, get it as far low as I can with my head like probably underneath it, holding it, getting it all flat, and just do, just all nice and slow. I've been starting to reverse roll some windshields, but for me, it's more of a risk to be dirty if you don't Frankenstein for me. But everybody's got their own shit, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
Ryan says, no way. Dude, you're also like 5'3". All right. Like it's hard for you to Yeah, I'm jealous of the short guys when it comes to back seats, but like when it comes to windshields, I'm glad I got this like 6'2" wingspan or whatever I got going on.
Were you cool at Elmer's live the other day when
which one?
He was doing that fusion? We were talking about this earlier too.
Fusion.
He did like the back window of a fusion. I don't remember what he called the install method, but
the taco.
He had the whole pattern on the window.
Hold on,
liner.
Ryan, you are not fucking 6'1", bro. There's no way, dog. Dude, you send me a tape measure picture of you being 6'1", and I'll send you $50 right now. And you can't be standing on anything. There's no way 6'1". Anyway, sorry, but you said it's that you folded.
Yeah, so
the tri-fold method.
He pulled the whole liner, sprayed it down. He folded it in half, and then he rolled it. So then when he got in, he unrolled it, unfolded it, and then Frankensteined it in.
So it was like a scroll roll and a fold.
Yeah.
A fold scroll roll. A fold scroll roll Stein. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I had never actually I had never met Elmer before. I mean, I've never met him in person, but I just happened to scroll into one of his lives, and um, super cool guy. He's been killing on
Yeah,
the lives too at the academy.
dude, Elmer. I've said this before. Elmer looks like Brent who ate a Mario mushroom. You know what I mean? Elmer, Brent eats a Mario
That's
mushroom.
actually very true.
You know, so like he just grows.
They do
Because
look
they're
very similar now that you say
and
that.
also their styles, like when it comes to teaching, it's very instructor like. My
Mhm.
teaching style is not an instructor like, bro. Mine is like, all right, so what you do is you're gonna fucking do this, you're gonna fucking do that, and then hey, watch when you fucking do this, you know, like. And Brent's
You're
always
gonna
like,
touch this.
he's got like a script because he's done it more than I have. Only done it
Yeah, I feel
twice,
like that's
but
that's
like,
part of it too.
but I like to learn my students and teach them the way they need to learn. Like Brent has a teaching technique, right? And you got to learn it basically. He does a lot of good. He does a lot of good one-on-one things like when it comes to the personalized training. But for me, it's like I got to teach everything specifically based on the student. Like I had to teach Squatch differently than I taught Jasper. Not just because Jasper's deaf. Don't come at me in the comments. But also because like Squatch he had a little more know-how. So like when I would say something, he would understand it quickly. Jasper would have to sit there and be like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, oh fuck,
Right.
that's right. And then like shrinking, I'd have to teach one guy one way, teach another guy another way. Like I ended up making like quadrants with numbers on them and shit and being like, do this, do that, whatever. Then some guys they just go through it and I'm like, cool, all you gotta do is this little critique and that's it. Boom, and I walk away. So like when you go down there, just know that like everybody's gonna learn different. And that's what I enjoy about it. Brent's more, this is my curriculum, fucking learn it, you know, like here we go. Like watch what I do, now you do it. What do you have any
Yeah.
questions? Cool. Answer. Right here. And Elmer's the same way. Like he's very instructional with the way I can't really explain what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And I've gotten
Mhm.
better at it.
You just gotta
But
watch
also,
it.
yeah, I'm like, I could just show you. Like I could show you, and if you have any questions, you can ask. But like, that's where my problem is like trying to explain it while I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. And I'm like, I don't know. This is just why I do it. I do it like this because it works, you know? Like,
Yeah. Why do you do it like that? Oh, it's just the
right,
way I do it.
exactly. That's how I was taught. That's why. Now you got taught this way, and you just know. Squatch said I can't unsee it now. I'm sure you can't, dude. You should tell him that. You should tell Elmer that he looks like Brent who ate a Mario mushroom, dude. And then Brent looks like Elmer if he got hit with a fucking Koopa shell or something, you know?
Give me
Give me
5
5
minutes
minutes.
and I want the video across the live.
I'm not putting a video on here of you, bro. There's no way. I'm just kidding. There's no way he's 6'1", bro. On camera. Unless his fucking tripod better be up here or something, because my man looks like he ain't
I guess actually now that you
nothing.
said that, yeah, his tripod does look down on him pretty far.
That's the only reason I thought he was short. So Ryan,
I guess I'm
not trying to offend you. I'm just goofing, dude. And what's crazy is he's got the same last name as me, but he has an A where I have an I. It's fucking bananas.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
We ran into each other on TikTok. Like a lot of the people I fuck with, I just ran across on TikTok because they got bored and wanted to watch me tint windows, or I saw them tint windows, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop here and hang out for a little bit. You know,
I feel like that's pretty much what happened here.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I knew who you were, and then I saw how well you did in the competition. I'm like, oh well, that's a trendy thing. You know, like the whole like this is in the news, or like this is hot right now, or like people remember this. Also because I wanted to give you a platform to be able to, you know, introduce yourself, talk about yourself, stuff like that. And because, you know, podcasts are kind of fun. This one's okay, I guess, but
I mean, I was kind of surprised that you asked. I've been trying to get on Chase's podcast forever.
I've been waiting. We were supposed to do one last time I was down in Louisiana, but it didn't work out.
Slacking. Yeah.
We need it for Chase. Hey, listen, man. Hey, July. We need to do a podcast in the academy, all right? And September, both.
Yeah, we can both do one.
Tripod. Tim, you always come in here when it's some never mind. I can't even say that. I might get kicked. Man, I didn't even notice that we're already at the hour, past the hour. So what else was I going to ask you about? I think we covered everything I had in my brain. Talked about the dad thing, talked about the film fest, talked about, oh, we already talked about your plans of what you're doing next. Do you have like anything from the event that you specifically wanted to talk about, like memorable moments or anything like that? We might have covered all of it.
I mean, you
Chase
probably
quit
know what I'm gonna
back.
say, but tent in the parking lot, man, that was the best part.
Yeah, dude. We
And
didn't
it
even
was
talk about
so,
that.
yeah, it was so like spur of the moment. Like
Right.
I don't two stage at all. I tried a few times, was not good, and so then when I learned obviously that you were gonna have to two stage in the finals, I worked on it a little bit, but in my head I was like, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this because the chances of that happening are pretty slim. So then
Right.
at Top Golf, you find out that you're in third place, and I was like, I don't know how to two stage, and I was pretty much just like,
Parking lot
I'm
tennis.
gonna just, I'm gonna just like I was just planning to do it by myself. Like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna rip my rear window off, and I'm gonna fucking figure it out.
Right.
And then I think Chase overheard me say something to somebody, and he was like, "You don't know how to two stage?" I was like, "Hell no." And he was like, "All right, well, I'll show you how to do it." And then it
Yeah.
just ended up being me, Jasper, Zach, Jay, uh,
Chad, Shep,
yeah. No, Shep was not there. He was getting drunk, probably.
probably. Sounds
There
like
was
some
a whole
Shep.
group of us, so, and I'm talking
Sounds like some
like,
Shep shit.
yeah, we had like spotlights everywhere. I think I have video of it. Like, I had the headlamp on. We had the blow up little pool
Like,
noodle lights,
yeah, I love that. Some
and
random
then what?
dude that pulled up.
Yeah, some guy just pulls up next to us, and this is probably like midnight. He's like, are you guys tinting windows over there?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm here for the event." None of us had ever met this guy before. He just pulled up. He started tinting with us.
That's what's up, dude. Don't remember his
Yeah.
name?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember his name. Maybe Jay might. I don't know.
Damn it.
Yeah, he said he uses Global, I think. So we're like, well, you should
Global.
try out this Geo Shield here.
Right, right, right. Ryan, send me your cash app. I bet you are 6'1". I just never thought you were 6'1".
I would
Oh,
not have guessed you 6'1".
it's all about the angles, bro. Everybody thinks
Yeah.
nobody, like when I meet people at these events, they're like, dude, you're tall. And I'm like, bro, I'm only 6 foot tall. What do you mean? I'm not that tall. They're like, bro, you're way taller than I thought you were. Or like the other thing is like what Mike said, like not the sexy part, but they're like, is that your real voice? And I'm like, yeah. Like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not putting on a fake voice for anything.
Yeah. I actually have a couple questions for you if you don't mind going a little
Oh
over.
fuck, here we go. Yeah, let's do it.
All
I
right.
forgot you wanted to ask me questions. Trying to get out of it. I'm just kidding.
I forgot. Where did I go?
I don't know, but I lost my fucking bang. Where'd it go? Did I drink it all?
I have a couple. Here's a good one. What do you think separates competitors like Fernando and them who consistently do well from the people who don't?
Honestly, it's the one. Yep. See, the show
Anyway.
is like, hey man, quit asking them questions. I'm just kidding. Honestly, dude, they just want it more, man. Like they literally, I don't think Fernan actually practices for the competition. I think he's just that good, and it's like he demands it to be the best he can put out right then, regardless how many times he has to do it. I've seen him redo windows that I would leave, but he didn't like something and he redoes it. The speed is definitely one. The process is definitely one. Like you can't be, oh, what's next? What do I need to do next? You know, how much time do I have? It's like they have that clock in their head already. And once they start getting into that rhythm, especially with Fernan, like he's just so competitive that he's like, I want to fucking win. Like that's his thing. Like he wants to win. So he's gonna do his best to do it. And so it's gotta be the mentality. Like you said, you said it was cautious optimism or whatever. Like that, I don't say it's necessarily a bad thing, but I think that if Fernan were to go into one feeling that way, he might not do as well as if he goes into it being like, I'm gonna fucking dominate this shit, or I need to do a good job this time. You know what I mean? Like, it's the confidence and it's the reps that he's already had in the competitions. He knows how they go. He asks all the right questions. He wants to make sure he's doing everything correctly, but also kind of push the boundaries a little bit. And that's what a good competitor does, man. They try to find a way to win, even when some other people probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? So honestly, just the mentality and the confidence, probably. Like the install skills, of course, but anybody can put on a good window. It's just how you handle the pressure in those moments. Like when the lights are on and the cameras are rolling, like you got to know when to perform and how to do it. You know, when there's people staring you down, you could be nervous, but you just got to put your best fucking effort into it and be confident. Honestly, that's probably the most of it, is the confidence.
That's a big thing now, is like, I feel like getting up there the first time is the hardest. So now that I have it out of the way, you can kind of like,
you
have more confidence now.
You'll still have the nerves though, for me at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
everybody. I mean, even Fernan probably gets nervous. I mean, he probably don't show it, but he probably still gets a little nervous, you know.
Like on my end, it's more, okay, I've done it before, so I know that I could do it again. Versus like trying to get there the first time.
Yeah, that confidence is built with proof.
More pressure. And then I don't know if you noticed this, but all the GeoShield guys were going on the same car, the same side. So it was like the corner, and they were on the further side. So like you know, the peel board's right there.
Right.
So when I actually went the same car on the opposite side, because I was like, I know as soon as I put that window up on my peel board and I look through it and I see everyone standing right there, I'm gonna have like a mini heart attack. So
yeah, I
went on the opposite side of the car. Same car, just the opposite side.
Yeah. He sent the video. He is 6'1". Fuck you. All right. Send me your cash app.
That's crazy.
He's definitely, I see you standing on something anyway. No, I'm just kidding. He's got fake legs. I'm just joking. It must be the angle, Ryan. It must be. Just send me your cash app info. I'll send you that. Great question. I might have to have you send me questions for guests, bro.
Where did it go?
I don't know. I've never been interviewed on my show.
Oh, here's a good one. Who has had the biggest influence on your career in terms of like in the industry? Is there somebody that's just kind of like, okay?
Eric Devesh. And Carlos. I'm gonna say it's probably both of them, because at the first Tinder battles, like I had never been to an industry event, and this was in 2021 when they first started doing Tinder battles. But like the build up for it, like, was really cool. I was like, man, this is exciting. And then once I got there, like the welcoming feeling of, you know, everybody was great. But I had talked with Eric a little bit before the event, not really Carlos as much, but you know, during and after the event, me and Eric became pretty good friends. And he's always been a huge supporter of my personal growth, not just my industry growth or my business growth, but like personal growth. Like we've talked about some pretty deep things here and there, but he's always been super supportive. He's sent me to so many things that I would never have been able to afford, or things that I even wanted to go to or believed in myself into going into. And he's always, I don't know, he's just always pushed me to be better. And then there's also, you know, Carlos, with the inspiration he has on me for doing the events. Like he puts them on, you know, the growth that he has with the events, you know, having me be a partner with the podcast, with the events. And when it comes to like installer inspiration and stuff like that, man, I'm probably going to have to say my boy, Johnny Blades. Like he's always, me and him, we've always been, you know, since Tinder battles, like he's always supported. We've had a little falling out for a little bit, but you know, me and him have always been pretty tight, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Dude, there's so many people I want to say. Like Bill, like all of the people that I enjoy in this industry have given me a piece of what I've become. And that's so honestly, I can't really say it's one person, but If it had to be just one, it'd probably be Eric, just because of all of the, sending me to events to prove myself, or to, show how bad I am at it, or whatever. Like, just given the opportunities to be able to be where I am now, and have the, I guess, presence, if you want to call it something, in the industry. Because I'm never going to claim that I'm famous. Like, people know me. It's cool. Like, I'm not rich, so I'm not famous. Like, I tell people that all the time. I was, dude,
Right.
if I was famous, I'd be rich as fuck, Um, but like, to be well known and people to recognize me at the events is fun. And I never would have been able to do a lot of the things without Eric, man. Like, and you know, it's just it's an appreciation for him to send me, and then also I appreciate it because I get to represent Tent Wiz,
Mm.
and yeah, man, like he's probably the one of the coolest, most down to earth, kind people you'll ever meet in your life if you haven't met him yet. And he wants to see you
I think I
win.
met him at
Like
the
he
store.
he really cares to see people win, and he's genuine about it. And I mean, shit, we like send pictures of the food we cook. Like, he'd be like, dude, look at
Like
this.
I did.
Yeah, dude, he'd be like, look at these steaks I made, bro. Like, he's
Yeah.
just like, and I always thought he was like this fucking, holy shit, that's Eric Devash, and then he's just normal dude, man. Like, and that's the cool,
Yeah.
humbling thing about this industry too, is like, you look up to these people, then once you become like, what is it called? Not comrades, but they're not co-workers, but like industry, what is it called? Like fucking,
I'm brain farting on the word too.
you know what I'm talking about? Whenever,
Yeah.
y'all help me out here. What the fuck? Y'all supposed to help me here. It's just, you're just friends, basically. Like, you're
Yeah.
just good friends with all these people in the industry, and to be able to see him all the time, like, and for Eric to send me those things, like, he had nothing to gain from that, in my opinion. Like, I was
Exactly.
in my opinion, a nobody, and he's like, yo, dude, he's told me before in the past, and I think this might be why, is that he was always like, man, I see this like potential in you, and like, you're gonna be great and all this stuff or whatever. And I was always down on myself a long, 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 long time, right? Until I stopped drinking, basically. And then I was like, okay, I now see what people see in the past, like that potential to do something great, to be more than just this guy that does this or whatever. Like, I try to use this show as a platform to jumpstart people to do more things in the industry. I try to do, like, now I'm doing the academy things. Like, all of these things go back to Eric believing in me, kind of. Like, it's not just that. Like I said, it's David Carley introducing me to everybody at the first Tinder battles. It's Carlos putting on the event. It's fucking, Graham fucking being Graham. It's all of the things from all of the people that I fuck with. Like, they literally were being who I needed to get to where I could be who I needed. You know what I mean? Like, for other people like you and Squatch and all the guys that I've trained before, like, it's not a bunch, or like the people on TikTok that watch my lives that I talk shit to, that I joke around with, being sarcastic, and people take it serious. Like, all of the things, the inner workings in the industry have made me who I am. And like, it all really started with Tinder battles and Eric. Like, without that opportunity, like, and all the other opportunities, I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I'm super grateful for it. And I'll never say I did this shit on my own, but I did a lot of fucking work to get where I am. And it was just me believing in myself. You know what I mean? Like, the moment you start going, I kind of believe what these people are telling me, you're like, holy shit, they're right. Like, they're really right. And I should have known this whole time. And I didn't care to know this whole time. But now that I'm believing in it,
Exactly.
it's so surreal. Like you say too, it's corny, but it doesn't feel real most times when I go to these events, man. Like, some random person I've never met in my life, dude, you're fucking Shady J from TikTok. And I'm like, what? Yeah, dude, what's up, man? And then, like, you have a mild panic attack because you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, well, you probably wouldn't. I do. Like, I start freaking the fuck out. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, oh my God. Like, it's just a different, it feels like you're valued. You know what I mean? Like, and if you've ever been like in a position that I have been in before, and you feel worthless and you feel like you're not worth the fuck and like you're a piece of shit or whatever, having all this other stuff like that going on makes you feel like you're valued. And then you start seeing your own value and you go, yeah, hold on. And you start sticking up for yourself more or whatever and doing more and trying more and failing more and growing in the industry and growing personally and professionally and as a father, as a husband, as all of the, as a man, you know, like you just grow more with the more value you feel like you have. That for me at least. But yeah, dude, I know that was a long-winded answer to
Yeah.
your short question, but man, nobody really
That's
asked
the
me a lot
point.
of questions,
It's
so
better than a short answer.
yeah, I
Um,
appreciate it.
no, I feel like we pretty much have the same mindset on that though.
I could tell. Like I'm pretty good at
Like
reading people, and like that's why I asked you to be on mainly because I was like I could vibe with this guy. He seems like a chill down there dude. You know?
yeah, kind of like we said the other day. Like this is always something that I wanted to do. Obviously, like I said, I've been trying to get on Chase's podcast since I was down there last year in
Right.
January. Um, but then at the same time, like I don't know what I necessarily have to contribute because I'm just I'm just a regular guy that just I just do what I do. And
Yeah.
so it was really cool. I appreciate you having me
People
on.
Yeah, and people appreciate you for being you. And that's what I was saying about the Hall of Fame thing. It's
Mhm.
not about what you do, it's about who you are most of the time. Like it's about how you carry yourself and who you are as a person. That's what I like about the industry. Whenever people see that in you or they see it in somebody else, they want to see you win. And they're going to do every fucking thing they can to get you up there. And if you don't want to get there, it's on you because you'll have every fucking available opportunity to be great, and it's on you if you want to take them or not. And
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people do and have done in the past is just like, man, I'm too afraid to do it or whatever. And like Brent loves this quote that I had on one of the Geo Show videos, but like, what are you afraid of? And what are you waiting on? And what are you afraid of? Like, if you want to do something great, dude, you can fucking do it tomorrow, today, 5 minutes from now. Like, once you decide that you're going to do the thing, like 5 years ago, I said to my wife, and I don't like admitting this, but I was like, in 5 years, I'm going to be somebody in this industry. Like, people are going to know me. And fucking here I am, you know, like, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, I'm not famous. And I'm like, wait, didn't I like kind of ask for this shit? But at the end of the day, like, I'm still just being myself. I'm not selling out to do this thing, or I'm not acting a certain way to fucking have people like me. Like, I really don't care if anybody likes me, but I do
Yeah.
appreciate when they do. Like, I
Mhm.
will say that I love the people that love me and fuck the people that don't like me. I don't give a shit about
Exactly.
you. And like, if you don't like that, fucking don't watch my shit. Just block me,
Mhm.
man. Just leave me alone. Like, just get the fuck
Exactly.
away from me. And like, the whole, I don't set boundaries. I just cut people off, dog. Fuck that. I just go away. I don't want to have, I want you to have access to me anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, um, we're
I'd
just,
much rather
of
have 5 people who love me for who I
course,
am than, thousands of people who fuck with me because of
Aaron, shut up.
a person that isn't necessarily me, you know.
Aaron fucking, he's one of the coaches on my daughter's softball team. Hey, I don't like you either, asshole. Just kidding. By the way,
I got
yesterday
like
was
2
his
more for
birthday.
you.
Happy birthday, Aaron. Just so you know. But like I said, usually I keep this at about an hour, but it's been a good vibe, good conversation. I could literally do this for another hour.
Alright. I got 2 more
So if
questions
like,
for you, then we can.
oh damn it, he's got more questions, y'all. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to keep them short. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's
We'll go 10
summertime. The
minutes.
kids
2
they got to
questions.
go to bed.
No, I forgot where it went. Do you think that competition experience makes someone a better installer?
No, not at all. I don't think
Not
it
at
makes
all.
him a better installer. I think it
Mhm.
makes him a better competitor because you're not going to do any competition style tinting at your shop. Like you won't.
Mhm.
Like you're not going to be forcing yourself to do a window in 15 minutes.
He called it. He called it. He called it right before it happened, dude.
Dude,
He
Squash
literally called
timed
it.
it. I think he
He
timed it.
did.
It's every 30 minutes probably. But no,
Called it.
I don't think it makes you a better installer. I think it makes you a better competitor for sure. But um, you know, unless you learn something with efficiency for competing to make you a better installer, I don't think it's going to make you a better installer necessarily. You might learn how you perform under pressure, or like say you have a deadline for a car and you're coming close to it on your appointment time or whatever. You might can say that it makes you better installer at that point, but and the only other thing is would be the advice you get from people or the or I'm not messing with a button, Squatch. He thinks I have a button or something. I'm just kidding. And then it fucks up. You know what I mean?
I don't have a button. Push his button.
But it might get another way, like a deeper way for it to help would be like your confidence level. So like, oh shit, I am pretty good because I got in the finals, man. I am a good installer, you know, blah blah blah. You start puffing your chest out and doing good at the shop, and you're like, I need to set out, I need to leave every customer with a competition ready vehicle. You know, like that maybe that would be a way for it to be beneficial, but like just day-to-day installs, I don't think it really affects it that much.
Yeah,
That's a good
I would
question.
say I think it does a little, just because you may learn something watching someone else, not necessarily like you competing, but
Yeah,
like same thing with watching Elmer's live. Like never in a million years would I have ever thought to do a back window like that. I am
right,
curious to try it maybe now just to see how good it actually is, but
right.
just like little things that you may not think of that you could actually
Yeah,
use.
like little niche things that this person does or things that Fernando does, you know, whatever, like air peeling. Oh, I noticed when he air peels, he does this. You know, like I did an air peel video and I was pulling from the top corner of the
I think
window
I
and
did see that.
he's pulling from the bottom front corner. I'm like, well, that's probably makes more sense because you have a little area to start with as opposed to a big area that could fold on itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, duh, like that makes sense.
I
And
think
now I want to
a
do it the other way, you know?
yeah, I think
Um,
like the perfect example is going back to your buddy Johnny Blades
I love
when
him
they
so much.
did the two pieces of wood on the flat glass.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody else did it because I just happened to be watching him. He put PPF over the wood
Yeah, a couple guys did.
and then put duct tape. Like that's something that like obviously I know
Mhm.
it's very like probably
You're
never
never
gonna
gonna
run
do
into
that out
that
in the
in the
wild,
real
you know
world.
what I mean? Yeah.
But like it is something like that where like if you had something that was like that, that is something that you could use just
Yeah, you're like, "Oh,
like
yeah, I
a
remember this one time," you know?
yeah. Like just like little things like that that maybe you wouldn't think of normally.
Right. Yeah, definitely, like, little things, little techniques, little tricks and stuff, it'll help you be a better installer if you see them in competition, but just in the day-to-day, I don't know if it's a huge benefit, you know?
Yeah.
It gives you confidence, though, like I was saying, like, that's about the most it would do for me.
It's funny that you mentioned that too, because when I came back, I was like on top of the world, and I was like, I'm ready to get back to
Like, man, I
more
could
do this
fucking
shit.
tint 50 vehicles today,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then I
Yeah.
just got my ass handed to me by a Sierra. I was
Yeah,
like,
there
all
you
right,
go.
back to reality now. I
Yeah,
guess.
you're like, okay, all right, calm down, you superstar. You
Yeah,
know, like humble yourself some. I feel that.
yeah. All right, last question.
I
Okay,
like this. I'm gonna have to start doing an Ask Shady segment.
yeah. All right, I actually have two more because I just saw another really good one,
That's
and then
cool.
that'll be it. They're quick, kind of.
Not with my
Uh,
mouth.
what do you think events like Film Fest and Tinter Battles, competitions like that, do for the industry, and why should more installers be involved?
Okay, so I think that not only does it give us a lot of fun to do, like it's a lot of fun and it's a break and it's relaxing and sometimes it's a little bit starting it's a little more chill than working day to day at the shop and stuff like that. I think it brings us together. The ones that do show up and they do try to enjoy the time instead of finding things to complain about. It brings awareness to the different film brands. It helps people if they want to start getting into the events more. Um, but at the end of the day, for me, all of these events they're like a reset. Like you said, you came back feeling fucking ready to rock and shit. Like before that, you might have had a little burnout going on. You're like, man, I'm
Mhm.
fucking tired of this shit, blah, 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 whatever. And then you go to these events and it's just like, it gives you your passion back in a way. It's like you got your battery, you're draining it all throughout the year. You go to this event and you're plugged up to your charger,
Yeah,
you're going back home and you got another fucking 6 months left. You know what I mean? And
and it's
then
different than a
when
regular
you look,
vacation too, because you're
yeah,
still involved in
yeah,
what
exactly.
you enjoy to
Right.
do.
Right. And then you're trying to win and it's all the emotions happen at these events in my opinion. Like you get the fun, you get some shitty moments, you know, heartbreak, failure, success, you know, admiration, all of the stuff, man. Like you just get all of the things basically. Like all the emotions happen at these events. And like you're sad when you got to go home, and then you miss all your friends, and you have like about a month of like, man, I wish I was back in fucking, wherever. And then like you're talking to the people that you met there, and now you have friends that when you're just having a shitty day at work, you're like, bro, I got this fucking dirtball piece of shit fucking car, and I'm not having a good day. And then your friend's like, hey man, we've been here before, remember? Like, it's not a big deal. Like, imagine not finishing a car in a competition. Like, people bust your balls about it, right? Like, it's just one of those. Somebody told me quit slacking. Yeah, Chase, the fuck you waiting on, bro? We need to do a podcast in September with me and Andre at the academy, because if I'm still invited anyway. But it brings,
I don't know if Chase knows that I'll be there or not, but
I don't know, but it brings people together, you know what I mean? And it's like-minded people that can teach each other and learn and grow, and like the next generation of tenders that are going to be the Fernandos, the Poppies, the fucking Trey, the everybody that's going to be, well, me and Johnny used to call the next ones up. Like, me and him and a couple other people used to be in a group called the next ones up. We were like, we want to be the next guys in the industry, whatever. And boom, we're kind of making our way there. And it's like, you want to see that same kind of like flow of guys coming into the competitions and into the events and like freshening it up, so it's not just the same people over and over, kind of making it more suspenseful, a little dramatic, whatever you want to call it. But it's just fun. Like, all of the event shit is fun. Like, it's just, everybody needs a break and everybody needs to have fun, you know what I mean? Like, just have a good one. Have a good time. What's up, Pete?
there was one more and it was really good, and I lost it. So let me try to find it.
Find it. But yeah, I could ramble on. Like, it gives people purpose too. Like, some people, they don't really have a whole bunch going on in their home life, or their house. Like, it's like sports, right? Like, sports for me growing up was like, I get to get away from the house. I don't want to be there anyway. Sports is like my outlet. It's my passion. It's what I want to do. So like this now, going to events, it's like, I can't wait to go, because boom, I might affect somebody's life positively at this one again. Like, you have somebody that watches you and they're like, yo, I really like the way that dude competes. I like his vibe. I like whatever. And then they don't emulate you, but they try to have the qualities that you possess too. And then you see that in them, and then they do that with somebody else. And then everybody, next thing you know, everybody's being who they needed, and everybody's fucking helping the world, man. You're taking over the world one kind heart at a time type shit. Did you find it? My man went on ChatGPT and was like, give me 47 questions that I can ask.
That is
Squatch, I will always say this, and I will say this forever and ever. Love you to death, dude. I have to, whenever there's somebody going to an event for the first time and I'm there and I get to be around them, I'm going to basically be their personal fucking event liaison and show them all the shit they can do, all the people they should meet, all the hands they want to shake. If I know him personally, I'll be like, hey, let's go meet this guy. You want to meet him? Cool. Let's go shake his hand. He's going to fucking make fun of you, but we're going to have a good time meeting him. Like, we're going to have fun. And that's what I got with David Carley when I went to my first one. He did that for me. He introduced me to everybody that I'd seen online and shit. And I was like, man, this is fucking cool, man. Like, so I want to be that for people. So like, doing that kind of stuff is enjoyable for me, because then I get to see the smile on their face and hear the stories that they show, they tell and all that stuff. Not only showing me around, but the amount of people that remember me was awesome. And that's the other thing too. Like, people will remember you.
Being like 6'5".
Yeah, no, dude. You're also, that's what I was about to say too. You're also kind of hard to forget, dog.
Yeah.
Him and Jasper need to be called the Twin Towers or some shit, dude, because they just two big bald dudes, man.
You can't miss them.
Take a bit of what I know and go further. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I'm sure, Jack, you love seeing this shit, man. As a dad myself, man, I would love to see my son doing what Andre's doing. And I hope he does one day, because I don't know if you saw, but on the Tender Battles page, Carlos put me and my son on the cover photo of the group. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Like,
I didn't even think I remembered.
I showed my son and he was like, that is so cool. And I was like, you're telling me, buddy. And I was like, I love seeing you on that shit. And the love that they give families, dude. Like, when your wife, if she goes to events too, the love they show, you know, the wives, the kids, everybody. They make you feel welcome. It's just a great place to be, man.
Mhm.
Jeremy, I
Um,
need to have you on the show. It wouldn't let me message you on Facebook. Please shoot me a message. I want to have you on as well. Next week, actually, I can make this announcement real quick. I've got Trey Tints on next week.
oh
So,
hell yeah.
so we got Sir Trey with the 600 million view fucking video
No
going on
shit.
right now or whatever.
Yeah.
I love it. I love seeing the homies
Jeremy was
living.
another guy that was
Dude,
awesome
Jeremy's
to meet.
always been good, man. And no, he's a sleeper dog. Like nobody really fucks with him. And then I already know he's gonna be top 3 every time, or at least top
Yeah.
5.
I
Like
think
he's a
I
good
think
ass
he got
installer, man.
I think he got second, dude. I was
Yeah, second.
just so happy because I ran into him in the parking lot. He was
He's the
walking back
best.
from the hotel. He was like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" Um, yeah, he was awesome. I was super happy for him. All right, last question. What do you think? I can't find the exact question, but it was something along these lines. What do you think is the biggest accomplishment that you've had in your career?
That I've had.
Personal, business wise, whatever.
Um Biggest
My camera looks
accomplishment.
terrible.
Well, I mean, mainly um all the stuff going on with GeoShield, man. The opportunities I've been given, um, the plans that I have set out, and the goals I actually have for myself. Um, yeah, and also this right here, dude, the Be Who You Needed
Yeah.
award. 100%. This is one of my favorite things I've ever achieved, especially since it wasn't something that I was setting out to do, and it wasn't something that was expected. Um, and man, just seeing with the academy, like seeing Squatch and Jasper and all the Jake and all the guys want to compete
Hey,
and
yes.
go get
Forget
into
about
the
Jake.
industry, just the being who you needed part, man. Like that's my and I'm not perfect. I'm not always the nicest of fucking people. I'm not always being who I needed. I'm not like it's just a thing that I say to remind myself too. But like competition wise, I got third place in the windshield battles with Letha as a replacement for her son because he had to leave and she asked me to go compete with her and we got third and that was fucking awesome. That's
That's pretty
the
sweet.
that's the only thing I've podiumed in and it's windshield protection film. I'd never done it until that week, you know.
Hey, that's even
Um,
better.
and then, you know, being able to compete in Tinder battles all the times I have because it hasn't been just like an easy road to get into those either.
Mhm.
And what do you mean compete to get into the industry? I'm confused. What is that,
Me
Andre?
too.
Compete to get into the industry. Anyways, just I don't know, dude. Just the trying to be a positive influence on people and like seeing the people that having people tell me that I helped them in some way to either start their own thing, have the confidence to compete, go to events, start their own podcast, fucking do a shirt brand, fucking do TikTok lives, like just to be an inspiration, in my opinion, is my biggest. Because I never thought I was anybody to look up to or aspire to be like or have qualities that people were envious of or not even envious, but also like that they wanted to see in themselves that maybe they didn't think that they could. Because, dude, like I came from being homeless and living with my grandmother to fucking living here and having a family and you know being a good dad and husband and all that kind of stuff. But um, just growth. I guess it comes down to growth, man. The industry's helped me grow, and I'll never forget. I'll never forget all of the people that helped me get to where I am now, or the people that will help me get to where I need to go eventually, or you know. But the opportunities with the academy and stuff after getting sober, dude, has been surreal. Like the feeling like I'm needed for something and appreciated for who I am, not just what I do. Like I was saying earlier, like being appreciated for who I am and getting opportunities because of it. That's could have misheard you. Thought you said something about you have to compete in order to be in the industry. No, not at all. Um, no, competing helps you get recognized more in the industry is what I was talking about. I think maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
But you'd have to go back and ask me a more specific question because I don't know. But yeah, my biggest accomplishment is being who I needed. Finally, like I finally got out of my own way, and that took a lot of time. Like it took over like 12 years to get like the confidence to want to help and to do better and do more things in the industry and try my best. And I'm not perfect, and nobody else fucking is either. So if you judge somebody, you better be ready to be judged as well, because you're not fucking perfect. And I'll always admit that I'm not the greatest at anything, but I do try to give maximum effort. And even if I'm fucking it up, then I'm fucking it up, and it is what it is. Redo the window, basically. Like just redo it. Shit happens, you got to wipe. You know, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Y'all, Andre needs to start his own podcast with these
that's all
Chat
I
GPT
got.
questions, dude. They're great.
I think that's all I got.
I appreciate
I was
that,
just
man.
gonna
Nobody really
add,
asked me shit, which is nice.
Yeah. I was just gonna add that totally forgot where I was going with
I don't
that.
know. I probably got you off balance. I tend to do that when I
You gotta
ramble.
remember later.
Whenever I ramble, I don't even remember half the shit I just said, because it's like literally it's from here. Like I try to remember all the things I say, but when I'm passionate about something and I'm like really, really speaking from the heart, like I don't remember much. Like I just remember the feeling I wanted to get across, which is like the industry needs a lot of love, man. And I try to provide that. And a lot of people try to provide that. And like when you lead with your most authentic self, let me fucking your most genuine, authentic self, and people fuck with you and they vibe with you, then it's like that's more rewarding than like I won first place in something. Like I like when people appreciate me for me, and that's it. And if you don't like me, you either misunderstand me or you're taking me based on what you see on social media, and that's a fucking terrible idea. Because unless you fuck with me heavily on TikTok and you watch me every day and you know how I am, you're gonna get things misconstrued, or you're gonna take things the wrong way. And it is what it is. Because I'm a sarcastic asshole that likes to have a good time and ruffle feathers and try to apologize when I hurt somebody's feelings, because it wasn't on purpose. Like I'm just goofing. You know what I mean? Most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless I genuinely hate you, and then I just won't speak to you. So if I don't speak to you, you should probably know that I don't like you. Like that's just how it is. If I'm not picking on you, I don't like you. You know, it's that whole dude thing, shop talk shit. You know, Shady or Squatch, love you too, bro. Feel like you're worth something to someone, not completely all alone. Yeah, nicest asshole around. Whoa, how'd you see it? Did you find my websites? I'm just kidding. Tend to hurt a lot of people's hearts with sarcasm. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of.
He found the secret page.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
That was another secret.
Seen a whole different side of you, Shady. Yep. It's sometimes if people bother to ask, they'll learn. You know. I'm not. I don't think anybody's quite what they seem on anything. Like until you have like a conversation like this, dude. We've almost hit 2 hours. This is one of my longest shows yet, dude.
I know, that's kind of crazy. That's because I'm asking you questions back, though, because I don't know you.
Love you, Dalton. Always. By the way, Dalton, we had homemade chicken tenders tonight. I didn't take a picture, but I will send it to you. I love it. Talk shit to me. Shut up, Ryan, weirdo. But dude, let's go ahead and close this down, dude. I could do this, like I said, for another probably hour.
Yeah, we might have to do another one.
I've got a list. I've got a list of return people too, man. I've got a list. I might need to do like one new guest one day during the week, one returning guest that same week. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday, or some shit. I don't know. Don't believe. Calm down, Squatch. Jesus Christ. But man, Andre, appreciate you coming on, dude. It was a good conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
Flipping the script and asking me questions was pretty refreshing. Not gonna lie, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to know you a little better now.
You've got my number now. Was that you that texted me?
I do.
I wasn't gonna say nothing back because I was like, I'm gonna ask him on the show because I don't want to look weird. You know, like.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna send him like some Not too weird. I was like, I'm gonna send him something like
I
random.
like it. I like it. But dude, at the end of each show, I like to do what I call the dark truth final thought, just a piece of advice, something you took away from this show that you might, like a realization of things, or like something you want to look forward to, something that people can listen to later or right now that will be helpful. Like how Jerry Springer used to have his final thought, same thing, just like a little monologue about life or tint business.
I got two thoughts,
I
I
bet.
guess. So one on the social media side of things, I guess you and Jasper are both pretty much. I've never really gone live. So like the last few days, you came in. I think that was really my first time. I was just kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it, and it has gone relatively well. So I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
that. Just a little
It's fun.
Blank on the word again. A little push I needed. The second is if you're thinking about doing a competition, just do it. Just do it. Even if you're uncomfortable, you will be uncomfortable. Just do it. You never know what'll happen. I almost ended up not going. I had some personal stuff going on. But I'm glad I went. Put yourself in the uncomfortable situation and see what happens.
The uncomfy is the best, bro. And it's also weird when you walk around every day nervous anyway. So fuck it. Might as well just do it.
Exactly.
Might as well just jump.
Anxiety. I got anxiety. No
Well,
matter
my
where I'm at.
mama, I swear to God, same. Like that might be some shit from my past, but whatever. I'm always like, what's going wrong? You fix something.
Exactly.
The black paint really set the. Oh yeah, this is the first show with the new.
It does look nice.
I forgot this is the first show with the new setup with the new paint. It definitely makes it look a little better. I like it. The old duplex fucking wood had to go.
That's what this is too.
That's what it looks like. It's
just painted.
It's the wood grain duplex walls, bro. But man,
everything's getting there slowly.
Got to. Man, appreciate you being on again. One of the longest podcasts I've had. It was a pleasure having you on. Look forward to seeing you hopefully at Tender Battles, hopefully at the Academy, hopefully at all the events, so we can kick it and chum it up and tint some windows in some parking lots or something, that'd be fun.
Yeah, somebody tag Chase again, tell him I'm trying to get to Tender Battles.
Chase, he's trying to go to Tender Battles. But all right, dude, I'm gonna bounce you out of here. I'm gonna do the closing little couple seconds, and I'll catch you on the next one, brother. I'll catch you live tomorrow, probably. You gonna be live? I'll see you there. I'll be there.
Possibly.
I'll be live in the morning, probably around 9:30. So
my cat wanted to say bye.
Oh, the big old fat cat look like a fat cat.
Oh yeah, she's a cat.
Golly. Oh, spoiled cats, man. I love it. All right, dude.
Yep. All right. I appreciate you, brother.
Everybody say bye to Andre. Bye. Bye, Andre. Have a good one, man.
See ya. You too.
All right. Well, that was fucking dope. That was a long ass show. I didn't even expect it to be that long. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all being on here and watching this 2-hour podcast, special edition of the Dark Truth podcast with Andre Minnaert. Cool dude. I knew I'd like him. That's why I asked him to be on the show. Most of the time, whenever I see somebody I want on the show, I already automatically know, like, not exactly, but it's like an intuition thing that it's going to be a great show, and didn't disappoint. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Shout out to everybody that was commenting, talking, chatting, enjoying the show, shares, all that stuff. Next week I will have Trey Tints on. So be looking out for that event so you can watch it. TikTok, I know I didn't interact with y'all very much, but I appreciate y'all watching over there, all 4 of you. We had 9 watching now. We had, I think, at least like 20 something at one point, but we don't focus on the numbers. We focus on the guest, and he was an awesome guest, and it was a lot of fun chatting with him. He had some great questions, which if y'all feel like y'all want to ask me questions whenever y'all come on the show, feel free. I'm down to answer them. Y'all know me. I'm a yapper. But until next week, hope y'all have a great night. This has been the Dark Truth Podcast. Ryan, send me your Cash App info so I can send you that money, because I am a man of my word. Didn't think you were really 6'1", but you are. So hope y'all have a great night, and we are out of here.